welcome to this week's episode of youtube.com/ImprovGaming presents To a Console Near You for the week of April 24th to April 30th. I am your host, the biggest Zelda fan in the world, Jeremy Bird. If you don't believe me, there's a tattoo of the Triforce on my arm. Biggest Zelda fan in the world, coming at you once again. I'm joined with my two best friends. First, to my left, he is the host with the most, Mr. Fedora Man, Pete Anderson.
What's going on, guys?
And to my right, he has the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
Mr. Nicholas.
How's it going tonight, everybody?
We got a little bit of a beefy week, but a lot of good stuff coming out.
A lot of good news coming out, too.
Alright. Start off, we have Corpse Party coming out for PC, bro.
PC, bro. Woo woo.
You're corpses and you're going to a party. And the way you stay alive is basically by eating the other guests until you're the only one left.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds like a fun game.
We have Aliens vs. Pinball coming out for Xbox One, 360, PS4, PS3, iOS, Mac, and PC, bro.
PC, bro. Woo woo.
Woo woo.
Xbox versus Pinball. Aliens versus Pinball. That's interesting. I like the play on words there. Aliens versus Predator. Aliens versus Pinball.
Yeah.
No, it's actually versus pinball.
Thank you.
The Predator quit and put the pinball machine instead. Yeah, we also have Alienation coming out for PlayStation 4.
Very
PlayStation 4.
This.
A lot of people are.
This is, if you remember, Dead Nation.
Yes.
Yep.
Basically with aliens.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great game. It's coming out. I think the actual thing is the 26th.
Yep.
But definitely, I had a fun with Dead Nation. It was free for PlayStation Plus. It doesn't look like this one's gonna be free, but if you pre-order it right now, it's only $17.99.
That's not bad.
So if you like aliens and you like Dead Nation, that's the way to go.
Nice. We also have King's Quest Chapter 3, Once Upon a Climb coming out for Xbox One, 360, PS4, PS3, and PC, bro.
PC, bro. Woo woo.
Yeah, I played, I remember when they put King's Quest 1 for free on PlayStation Network to get you ready for Chapter 2. I loved it. I played the original games on the PC way back in the day, and I'm actually really loving this series again.
Oh, good for you. That
Definitely.
makes one of us.
Yeah, good. Awesome.
That's it.
We also have Rocket Birds 2 Evolution coming out for PlayStation 4 and Vita.
Well, this is a aerial combat game, isn't it?
I think so.
I think it has.
I never played the first one.
I never played with it either, but I think if I recall correctly, this is a aerial combat along the lines or along the vein of like Ace Combat and stuff like that, and Warbirds.
Nice.
So it should be fun for anybody that's looking for a fighter jet kind of deal. I know. I used to be really into like Ace Combat and
So
Warhogs and
back then.
yeah. Not so much now. I guess it kind of fell off. I do remember the fun I used to have, but I'm sure there's people out there that are fiending for some of this dogfighting.
We also have Stranger of Sword City coming out for PlayStation Vita.
PlayStation Vita. Vita seems to be getting a lot of love recently.
Yeah, it is. The last couple of
It
weeks.
seems to be getting a lot of love.
I'm telling you, I've said it before. If there's a price drop at E3, I'm picking myself up.
Well, I wouldn't mind picking up a Vita now, but I mean, it's like too little, too late for all the Vita love. Like, there's a lot of games coming out for it, but there's not
enough people playing them.
Well, nobody's buying them. Like all the games are still not driving any sales of the console itself. So I don't know.
Yeah, I remember working at Target a couple years ago. We had this huge full-blown Vita display, and then as the months went on, it just kept getting smaller and smaller. And then it's just here's the Vita section. It's 2x2, and there's our games.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep. We also have Duelist coming out for PC, bro.
PC, bro.
Woo woo.
Duelist.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh coming back, but without the Yu-Gi-Oh.
I would imagine it probably is.
Something like that.
Either that, or it would be like a gunslinger game.
That's a good idea. I was thinking more like swords and stuff, like on God.
Yeah,
You never know. We also have Emerge Cities of the Apocalypse coming out for PC, bro.
PC, bro.
Woo woo.
I don't know. Haven't heard anything about this game.
Neither have I.
This is a Chinese samurai warriors knockoff.
There you go. Next, we have Avalon Lords coming out for PC, bro.
PC, bro. Now,
Woo,
isn't
woo.
this the VR title that's supposed to be coming out? Avalon Lords?
Possibly, I'm
I
not.
believe you are correct.
I think, if memory serves correctly, this is a VR title that's coming out. That's one of the, not the launch titles, obviously, but one of the titles that that was to be anticipated. You know, it was gonna kind of not revolutionize anything. It's the VR is revolutionizing whatever it's gonna revolutionize, but it's supposed to be one of the titles like to look forward to for the VR headsets.
Awesome. If I ever get a VR, I'll check it out. We also have back in 1995 for PC, bro.
PC, bro. Woo woo.
If it wasn't on PC, I definitely would check this game out just to see if it actually does bring back the 90s.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Definitely. We also have Lost Reavers coming out for Wii U, which it's a dungeon crawl game. Basically, it's a multiplayer dungeon crawl game. It came out free in the arcades a couple months ago, and now Wii U's gonna get it. It looks pretty good. I may check it out. Not a new IP for Nintendo, but definitely something I want to look out for.
Alright.
Very good.
We also have Mini Mario and Friends coming out for Wii U and 3DS.
I love these.
I'm excited.
The little toy Marios and with the Donkey Kongs and all that. Very excited about that.
So
I've always loved a little bit of it.
This version, it's all amiibo based. You can use any of the amiibos, you put them on the console, and then you get new abilities to go through the different levels.
Very good.
I definitely want to check that out. I forgot it was coming out, and I'm ashamed of myself. But and last night we have Off-World Trading Company coming out for PC, bro.
PC, bro.
Whoop whoop.
That sounds interesting. Off-world trading company.
I kept thinking about like Jabba the Hutt trader.
Yeah.
Because I was like Star Wars. Star Wars.
Well, it's interesting because it's like a play on the East India Trading Company.
Yeah.
Which is, as you guys know, the company that was battling pirates for a very long time, and also the company involved with the Boston Tea Party. So it's interesting to see the play of words and see kind of how they maybe mimic that kind of storyline and see how it goes, especially since it's going to be kind of like space and the new frontier, and see how Off-World Trading Company is going to turn into a alien shoot 'em up kind of game, because I can imagine that's what it would be, or a defense game, like a tower defense kind of game.
Very nice. And if you haven't gotten it, Star Fox Guard is a tower defense game. Definitely check it out. Anyway, so what do you got for me this week, Pete?
We got the news this week. We're going to start, and then Nick's going to talk about the PlayStation 4.5 a little bit.
We got more info on it?
Yes, we did. But before that, Insomniac, makers of Ratchet & Clank, of course. Check out the Let's Play here on youtube.com/ImprovGaming.
No one cares.
Just announced another game for VR. That means 3 games they're planning for VR. I mean, you have Federal Rights, you have Unspoken, and just announced Edge of Nowhere coming out June. You also have Song of the Deep, the story trailer just dropped about a week ago. Definitely check that out. Published by GameStop, very cool thing there. So a lot of things are happening in Insomniac. I'm really liking how they have so many hands in different cookie jars. And with the success recently of Ratchet & Clank, they reboot, remastered, whatever you want to call it. It's absolutely fantastic. Definitely check out our list coming out where I tell you all about it. We also have, talking about Star Fox Zero, sir.
What's up?
We're getting an animated short.
Yeah, I saw there's going to be a Star Fox anime coming out, which
live
excited.
streams on April 20th.
Nice.
Happy holidays for some of you out there.
Yeah, you can bake a little bit and
3 p.m. Pacific time, so you're looking at 6 p.m. It's going to be a live stream via the Treehouse on Nintendo.
Nice.
You're going to have a nice little animated short of Star Fox Zero. Definitely check that out.
Game looks gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
They're putting a lot of resources behind Star Fox, aren't they?
Yeah, they're gonna. I think it's their final push for the Wii U, and it's like, here's everything we got. We didn't forget about you until June when we talk about NX crossing Xbox.
Yeah,
cross. But
the way I see it is, like, we saw them on the GameCube, and then after seeing Star Fox on the GameCube, we didn't see him for a console, and now it's like, bring him back one last time. Which I'm so excited, because one of my favorite franchises ever.
remember last week, gentlemen, we talked about that teaser of Titanfall 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, guess what? Listings point towards a 2016 release date.
Ooh.
Really?
Which is very interesting because there's a lot of shooters coming out this.
It's a rush.
So I feel like it's going to be very bombarded with first person, with your Call of Duties. If Titanfall's coming out, you have Horizon. Granted, it's third person, but a lot of shooter mechanics are coming. You have Doom coming out around May, just a whole bunch of stuff coming. So it's interesting that they wouldn't have it in a March when they originally released Titanfall. So they're very interested points to this year. Also, GameStop COO Tony Barton is saying that, you know what? New consoles, they seem imminent coming. All the talks with Xbox and PlayStation 4, the GameStop COO seems that new consoles are on the forefront. It's coming very shortly, he feels.
Nice.
So that's very interesting. And it's
See,
not
but he
surprising.
could be talking about these plus ones that
Exactly.
these guys are trying to throw down our throats, like Xbox One plus 2, and
I would love if they name it that.
but you know, like it's like 1 plus you add your own fucking other
No,
things.
it'll be Xbox 4.
And then the PlayStation 4.5 or 4K as they're calling it, or the Neo, as
Neo Geo.
Yep.
seems to be another word that I just recently found out about. But
get to
you know,
that shortly.
it seems like they're throwing you know, that's the next console
Yep.
generation cycle. Whereas that's not really, that's like Wii U.
That's why he says seems imminent. I'm
Yeah.
like,
And
okay, you know
what-
what's
Yeah.
happening.
What have
we
we
know.
learned from this? It doesn't work.
It's like the Wii to Wii U and the Sega to the Sega Saturn. Like
Yep,
it's
exactly.
not
I
really.
agree.
It's not really a console
that
jump.
was the genesis. That was the genesis to the CD to the 32X to the
Yeah.
thing was on fucking life support.
Yep, and I just feel like that's not really a next console. That's just doing what you
Yep.
should have done with this console generation. Like if you
Exactly.
gave me 1080p last console generation, you should have gave me 4K on this console generation. That's your job, is to know what the technologies that are coming out are going to be.
You got a good point.
Especially when
Chris.
the 4K televisions were already out.
Yep, I
Yep.
agree. Gentlemen, are you sold on PSVR?
No.
I don't know. I'm interested.
Well, I'll tell you what. In June, 500,000 demos of PlayStation VRs will be going to retailers. All the GameStops and Best Buys in June will be receiving some. So you can check out VR for your very own self.
Here's my question. By sending out 500,000 demo stations, are you taking away from anybody's pre-order?
Possibly.
Because right now the big thing with Oculus Rift is that they didn't anticipate the pre-orders, and they aren't able to build or create the headsets fast enough to fill the pre-orders. So people, I mean, famous people, like people that do what we do, aren't getting their Oculus Rifts in a timely manner. Now they
Got a
have to
good
wait
point.
until like October to get their Oculus Rifts, even though they pre-ordered. So if you're sending out these 500,000, is it because you didn't get the pre-order sales? And now when you do get the sales, are you going to be able to?
May I answer?
Yes.
According to Shuhei Yoshida, he says that they actually pushed back PlayStation VR because of the overwhelming volume that it looks like it was going to be receiving. It was scheduled to be earlier, but they moved it to October so they can be able to manufacture more, get into more people's hands, and stuff like that. So I think this is the extra care that I think they have the pre-orders. I just think this is the extra to say, okay, for the people who didn't pre-order, here's why this is something you should look into.
Can you also get alcohol wipes with that? Because I don't want to put that greasy headband on my head.
Yeah, that's
somehow.
another thing. Like
That's like
I
don't
like you, Pete. I don't like you that much. I'm not putting a headset on after you put it on.
I don't mind. I don't mind going to.
I don't know where it's been.
I don't mind going to GameStop and fucking around on the controllers, whatever controllers control.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm gonna put something on my face, I don't think so.
Yeah, like does that come with face wash afterwards?
Can I take
Like,
a shower?
do I get a free day at the spa?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes.
It's going to be a prequel.
Is it?
Nice.
Did you see the
sick.
supposed map that came out?
The supposed map leaked, and it's showing that it is most likely going to be a prequel. So that's kind of cool. It's not surprising. John Marston, very, very awesome character.
Yep.
Spoilers for Red Dead if you haven't played it.
Should have been in
He should've been
PlayStation
there.
All-Star Battle Royale.
He passes away, or should I say he dies at the end. He gets shot up at the barn. So
No.
people really liked his character, and when he became the son, everybody's like, all right, but I really want to play as John Marston. So I think the prequel is to give you him,
More John Morrison.
so people
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
attach to it more.
Or it's his clone. like Snake Eater.
Yeah, this is
It's him, but it's not really him.
this is Jake Marston, his adopted twin brother. Mafia 3 got a release date.
Yeah, I heard about that.
October 7th, 2016. If you pre-order, you get the family kickback pre-order bonus. Does that sound thrilling for you?
Yeah.
No.
No, because it only
Especially
comes
the way
with
you said it.
3 exclusive weapons and vehicles.
Oh,
Yeah.
so a standard pre-order bonus.
Yeah. So they made it seem so much better than it was, but it's cool for if you like Mafia. Mafia 3. I want to see more about it. I believe it's in New Orleans is the place that it will be located in. So October 7th, 2016.
Forget Mafia. Give me Yakuza.
Yeah.
So
Still ain't that.
we have a competition that's been melting over for weeks. And don't you worry, because one of your characters comes back.
That's not my character.
You don't like
I
that?
hate Kyle.
I love Kyle.
I
hyped when I saw it.
I hate any character that has pause moves. So M. Bison, Guile, Chun-Li, I hate them all.
Is that why I kicked your ass for Chun-Li today?
Yes, that might be why. No, I just don't like playing them.
Yeah, okay.
Like I can appreciate other people playing them and how good that they can be.
I'm
I
excited
can't
for
play
Guile.
with them.
The
I
only
can't
thing
play
I
with those
don't
characters.
like about this whole bringing in one character at a time, just like be like, okay, June, whatever. Here's the new characters. Buy them with your fight money. Just give me all at once. I hate when it's one character at a time.
Going through that, for April's update, not only are they going to punish rage quitters, because there have been a lot of rage quitters on Street Fighter V.
Wait, the servers finally work? Jesus Christ.
But Guile coming out, but also which is cool is Guile's Air Force Base. Oh, we have our pizza here.
We have food.
Would not be surprising. This is how we work on Improv Gaming. But 70,000 fight money
Nice.
for the base. Free
Wow,
if you have the season pass though.
I didn't fuck the season pass. I'm not doing that.
But so it should be interesting what happens there. So I know Nick is not as big of a person on this, but I want to go to you because you are the resident Batman man.
I heard about this.
Leaked was Batman Return to Arkham. It's an HD collection. It looks like June 10th contains Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, all of the DLCs. Pre-orders are up right now. Will not have Origins or Night. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm fine with that because it's okay. Well, Origins to me wasn't the best game. It's not like in the Arkham universe. It's not a main point because it was. I know it's like it's a prequel, but it wasn't like it wasn't. Didn't hold up the standards. It didn't hold.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
It didn't hold up the standards to the Arkham series.
So do you feel that Origins should have still been in it?
No.
I can understand why Night wasn't in it, but
because it's just it has been a year, so. But
that's what they were saying.
But okay, I'm interested in it. I like you get all the DLC, all the characters. The price is what's going to be my big
It's
thing.
gonna be a $60 thing. If you didn't know. I know this is not the spiel. Leaked Batman Return to Arkham HD Collection June 10th.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Arkham Asylum,
Thank you,
Arkham
Dopus,
City,
for that one.
all the DLC included, no Origins or Night.
So what are you getting? You're getting 2 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, and all
two
the
games,
DLC.
2 games at $60.
You get an Asylum and Arkham and Asylum and City.
Yep.
Yes. All
And
redone
all the
up
DLC.
for the PS4 and Xbox.
and higher graphic resolution.
To me, it's a maybe. I would like it. I may get it if they say came out Return to Arkham Collector Edition with something cool with it. Maybe, but if it's just
Why didn't this come out earlier? Is my question. Why didn't this come out before Arkham Knight came out?
I don't know.
You know.
Well,
It feels
they
like
have
it's
to
like
do something after Night.
Yeah, like what are they? Well, they're gonna do this. I understand that, but where else are you going with this? Like, are you gonna throw out a Nightwing game?
Love
Like,
that.
are you like what are you
Catwoman.
doing? Like, what's your plan?
Red
Like,
Hood.
why are you generating hype? Because right now
Harley
this
Quinn.
is hype generating. Now, do you have it bass
Maybe
backwards
'cause
and you're
it
just
will be
bass backwards.
an E3 announcement. You never know.
maybe?
It's right around E3.
Yeah.
All the coverage right here on the channel. Okay, so last big 2 things of news that happened earlier this week as of recording. PS4.5 Neo is the code name. Nick, tell us a little about
Some
that.
specs for you guys, for you spec hogs that love that love anything to do with specs. How many times can I say specs before I get into this?
Spectacles,
So
technical
the-
wall watch.
The original PS4 CPU is 8 Jaguar cores at 1.6 gigahertz. As you can tell, that's absolutely astonishing because you're playing the console, so you know. The Neo CPU is going to have 8 Jaguar cores, but they're going to be at 2.1 gigahertz, so they're a little overclocked, which might have heat issues in the console, so be wary of that. We've also got the original PS4 GPU, which was an AMD GCN. It was 18 CUs at 800 megahertz. The Neo GPU is going to be an improved AMD GCN, so they tweaked it up a bit, and I'm assuming that this is going to be the improved part, nothing much else. The 36 CUs at 911 megahertz, which is daunting. We'll see how that plays out. Obviously, you're going to need higher GPU or higher GPU specs in order to run the 4K system. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know much about GPUs. The original PS4 memory was 8 gigabytes GDDR5 at 175 gigabits per second. The Neo memory is going to be 8 gigabit GDDR5 at 218 gigabits per second. So not really much difference in terms of the CPU and then the memory, but we do see a huge difference over in the GPU, which is expected because it is going to a 4K system. Honestly, from what I can tell from these specs, you're not getting much. Obviously, GPU does account for a lot, but at the same time, if you're pumping out this 4K stream, it's going to take a toll on your system. So regardless of what your GPU is, it's going to take a toll on your system. You still need processing power. And in terms of upgrading the gameplay, because now you're just upgrading the graphics. And as you guys know, and I'm a Sony fanboy, giving me just graphics is not enough. I want a game. I want a good game. So I don't know about this Neo thing. I don't know, PS4K or PS4.5, whatever you want to call it.
Enter the Matrix.
Yeah.
Don't take the word off.
Well, to end up on the news, to end off, Microsoft, because of all these rumors and seeing that the PS4.5 Neo, 4K, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it sounds like they are trying varieties of new Xbox ideas. So basically, they said they weren't doing this beforehand, but it sounds now that PS4.5, whatever, it's starting to say, oh yeah, we are playing around with some ideas. So more to come on that very shortly. But that's really all the big things you missed within basically the week of April 15th to the
April
20th.
Yeah.
Right now, this is the big news that's breaking. So definitely keep tabs for coming up next week. All new news, all new coming soon.
Yeah, we're also gonna say we coming up on the games cast. We're gonna be talking about glitches. Start off with glitches. We're gonna go into Easter eggs, which I'm gonna be handling because I know a fuck ton of them.
Oh yes, you do.
And we're gonna end with rewards.
Rewards. Are they rewarding?
All right.
We'll wait.
Friday.
We'll find out on Friday.
Yeah. Also, we have coming up down the pipeline is we have a Let's Play of the Gears of War beta.
Oh, so much fun.
Nice.
Yes.
Let me talk to you quickly, if I may indulge you. It's basically a dodgeball mode.
Okay.
Where, say the three of us are on the team, and me and Jeremy get wiped out, and it's only you. It's 5-on-1, and then you start mowing people down. Well, in dodgeball fashion, Jeremy would come back to life. So then it would be 3 versus 3. Then I'll come back to life. 4 versus 3. Then it's just a whole different dynamic.
Nice.
It's not just, hey, respawn. It's basically, come on. You're depending on your teammates just so you can see what it's all about. So it's definitely a very fun Let's Play. One of my favorites I've done. Also, like he said, Ratchet & Clank. Check out the first 30 minutes. Absolutely having a ball with it. Wisp series coming up very shortly.
Did they bring back the Glove of Doom?
The Glove of Doom.
The glove, you throw it and the little robots come out and then they blow up enemies when they hit them?
Not that I've gotten to. I'm about, I would say, 50% done.
Make it happen, Insomniac.
They will. And also, last thing to tease, starting April 28th, starts our Crazy Uncharted series, where every Let's Play will be the beginning. Well, let me digress. April 28th starts Uncharted. The first, Drake's Fortune, I played the very beginning of the game. Then we move on to the next Let's Play, which will be on Tuesday. It would be Drake's Among Thieves, Uncharted 2, where I play one of my favorite sequences, which is the train sequence in 2. So I play that, see the difference in that. Then we have on the one right before May 10th, on Tuesday, on that Thursday, I think it's May 5th, we have Uncharted 3, where I play the boat and plane mission, so closer to the end of the game, so you have beginning, middle, and end.
Nice. And
then May 9th, right beforehand, we will be having the ending of Uncharted 3 to get you ready for Uncharted 4, which will have a Let's Play on May 10th. It's a lot of Uncharted coming up, but it was very fun. Replaying Uncharted 2 and 3 was definitely enjoyment. I think I know my favorite. I really do now. I know my favorite.
But we'll see you guys tomorrow to talk about glitches and all that bad shit. But as usual, guys, we'll see you then. Game on. YouTube.com/.
You realize last year you didn't have
What Up News presents coming soon to a console near you.
Very forceful. And like reading.